As someone who was not financially responsible and is now getting my shit together, here are the top 3 pieces of advice I have for you if you're looking to get your finances together and maybe you're a little bit insecure talking about it. I know for me, something huge was avoidance with finances. I was kind of like not keeping track of the money I was making and thinking that it was no big deal and I could just keep spending, spending, spending. So don't avoid your finances. Like, make friends with your shadow a little bit. Look at what you're spending, look at what's going on in your budgeting, and don't be afraid of it, because just remember, like, someone out there has it worse than you. Remember that the presidents and like these huge figures that you think have it all together and that are like making all this money with all these big investments, they have all this debt, they filed for bankruptcy. Like, you're fine, you're okay. Don't overthink it, don't feel bad about it, and don't avoid it. My second piece of advice is to learn from a resource that doesn't overwhelm you. So I kind of made the mistake of asking people in my personal life for advice, and that really overwhelmed me because it kind of created a bit of comparison for me and worrying that I wasn't doing enough or that they were judging me. So instead, I got this app called Roy, and they have an Ask Roy feature that you can literally ask any single question you have. It is so much more reliable than things like ChatGPT, and they have a feature where you can literally say, hey, how's my portfolio looking today? And it will tell you right then and there because it's all connected in that one central app. There's honestly no other app like it, so I highly recommend downloading it and trying it out. And my third piece of advice is that we need to get into more of an abundance mindset instead of the scarcity mindset, because I know in this economy it can be very overwhelming and you start to think like, oh, it's impossible to grow wealth when the economy looks like this and when groceries are this expensive. But we need to have that abundance mindset, and also just remember the fact that, like, if you're able to spend $7 on a coffee every day, then you could also put $7 towards your investments every day. And sometimes that's all it takes. Like, you don't have to be investing thousands and thousands in order to start growing your wealth. So use that Ask Roy feature I mentioned. It's seriously so helpful. You can ask anything with no fear of judgment because it's literally an AI robot that you're talking to, so it's not going to judge you. You can even go in and customize your persona and say, like, talk to me like I'm 5, I'm sensitive, or talk to me like I'm a beginner, or whatever you need to say. Yeah, that's my advice for you. Comment any questions you have. I will be very happy to answer them.